we're gonna do the second part. I'm gonna do the second chapter of the Sealed Sword, and this time I'm pretty sure I can hear myself, especially if I get right up close. Hello, boys and girls. Sorry. Just got a phone notification. Okay, I can't hear myself, which is good. Means it's not. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. See it again. Oh, see it again. Yeah, okay. I think I can just mute the sound. Give me a sec. There we go. That's better. Right. So my computer crashed. That has been a problem. I think it's just the amount of space I have. Also, give me a sec. I'll show you guys something. So I've got two fans here, and I don't think it's enough. This little puppy's getting like really heated. It's also there's lots of dust. I clean it every so often, but a nightly bee fan. Perfect world. I just get a new computer. This is quite an old model. Like it can't even play the newer Total Wars, and it's just getting worse and worse. So you know, I just have to get the sort of money needed. I want to work as like a night concierge at a hotel in Aberdeen, something like that. Sounds like a good idea, you know? Get some money. Right, let's set this back up. It would be unfortunate if it crashed again, but luckily, if you just turn this game off, it suspends, so it's not devastating if it turns off. I can sort of start where I left off. So this is my first Iron Man, because I really don't like it when the characters die. I feel a deep failure inside if that happens, but I'm gonna have to put that aside. If somebody dies, I'm just gonna have to move on without them. So yeah, I'm sorry about the display like popping up. This used to just go down automatically after a while, but it doesn't do that anymore. So this is just how we're gonna have to play it. I really wish Nintendo would put this game on the Switch, you know, I could show you guys that from the Switch, but no. No. Restart chapter... Yeah, so we're on chapter 2. Assuming you guys have seen all this. Here we go. Yeah, boars will be fine. So I can weaken enough boars and that. Oh wow, yeah. That grinding is good for Walt. Okay. So, right. Can everyone just one-shot this person other than boars? Yeah, I think that's the case. How about you, Roy? Okay, so that would... He'd live, presumably, unless that was a critical hit, but... I don't want to just damage Roy for no reason. You know what, whatever. Let's do it, and then we'll give boars some experience. We have got our first healer, finally. So my problem in hard mode was, like, by the end of this chapter, because I was doing some more boss abuse, I didn't have, like, barely any more healing staffs. So the next map's pretty hard, especially in hard mode. And then... No, there's a one in between. I keep forgetting. There is one in between. I'm thinking of Chapter 5, but Chapter 4 is next. Basically, I have to conserve my weapons, because... Oh, well, I've got a bit of cash, and there's a shop, but I think it only sells vulneraries. I will check, though. Oh, you really saved us. If those people got into our village, I don't know what would have happened to this precious sword. It was really sacred. Oh, nice. Oh, Armor Slayer. Give that to Roy or Rudger. Let Merlinus visit some of the houses. So Merlinus is a unique unit. He's a transporter. So he's basically the convoy. So they're, you know, they like to try new things in Fire Emblem from time to time, and what's usually the case is that the Lord, you have to go up to the main Lord, and then you can like get stuff out of the convoy on the map. But they've thought, let's have a different, separate convoy unit. But the good thing about Merlinus is if he dies, he comes back, so you can let him. If the situation is such that you're going to have to risk somebody dying, you might as well put Merlinus in the line of fire. Okay, right, let's get going. Sorry for the slow play, guys. I'm a very defensive-minded player, especially when I'm thinking my units are gonna die. You know, Boris, I set up that kill for you and you don't get it. That's disappointing. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Oh, bugger. Here come the mercenaries. They should be around here somewhere. Fanny, could you go and check to see if the Frey army is around here? Sure. Dirk, who's our client this time? The Frey family, one of the nobles of Lycia. The Marquess's son is going to join the Lycia Alliance. So we're going up against Baron? That's what it looks like. A worthy opponent. Time to show some skill, eh? Baron, this one's gonna be tough. Better be careful. I think I found them, but it looks like they're fighting somewhat buddy down there. What, the battle's already started? We'd better hurry. So, you know, there's Dirk, there's Fanny, and then there's Ward and Lot. Out of the two Axemen are kinda pish in this game, just because the axe's accuracy is terrible, but I think Lot's the better of them, because he can actually hit. I tried using Ward and it was on normal mode and he just kept missing and missing, and it took so long for him to promote because he couldn't hit anybody, and I just have a lot of bad memories of Ward. Lot's slightly more reliable, but he does have the problem that all axe users in this game have. You just need to have a decent amount of skill before you can even use an axe. And then Fanny is a good unit because she's a Pegasus Knight and they can like transport people around, but it can be hard to get her experience because there's a lot of axe users and she doesn't do all that much damage, but you know, generally a decent group. That's why it's good to double. Okay. Who we go for? Nice. I mean, if you guys are Fire Emblem fans, you know this, but castles and like forts especially, if you look down there it says +2 defense, +20 avoid, and then it heals you as well, so that's a good defensive position. Whenever you can, take advantage of the terrain. And my thing to do with the healers, just whenever somebody's damaged, even a little bit, and you know you can get more healing staffs down the road, just heal. Just try and gain as much experience as possible. You know, Ellen, I think stat-wise, like in her growth, she's not a particularly great healer, but healers are good. So it doesn't matter, healers are healers, and healers get the job done. We'll buy a few things, I don't want to be too greedy. Get some javelins. Buy another bow in case Walt uses his up. We'll get an iron lance for Lance because he needs one, and I will get another one in reserve. Roy's rapier will break at some point, so we'll get an iron sword for him, and we'll buy some more iron swords in reserve. Okay, that's enough. Did I speak to this person? No. The forts are the key to this kingdom's defense. If you're there, it's much easier. The enemy will miss easily, and the damage will be reduced. Also, your wounds are slightly healed. So that guy just basically said what I said a little bit ago. Forts are good. Okay. What I like to do is put one of the axemen in this position. Take one of the forts, and they don't tend to do too bad. I mean, Derek should be fine. Of course, lances are a bit of a problem, but he should be alright. I don't even want to like put Ward in a position of danger. I've just got such a Had so many bad experiences with him, I just don't want to do it. In fact, I think I actually would. It's fine, none of them are going to be able to take the fort, so I'll just put a lot there. Let's see. Could be a chance for Thani to get some experience here. What's her movement? Like 7? Okay. Sorry for this. So if we move her to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So can we like get to both? About here, maybe? Sorry guys, I'm a little bit out of it at the moment. Not to drink. Okay, whatever. What's this movement? 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's where you can. This is range. Okay. Oh, yes, that hand axe. See, that's how we lose good men and women. Foolishness like that. Nice work, Derek. No, Deke. Deke? Derek. Okay. How much damage can you do? It's fine, if she misses then I can send in Lance to save her. Not bad, not bad. I'd like some strength and defense for Riot, but... Well, he got a bit of strength there, right? No, it was HP, speed, and... luck, was it? Yeah. Might as well. A bow has great power against flying enemies. If they get close, you can tear them apart. Why am I giving everybody that voice? I mean, that guy's like presumably just some village hick. The 3 weapons: swords, axes, and spears. Remember, boy. Swords? Boy! This guy is probably like only 4 years younger at you at best. This is one of the ancients. Remember, boy, swords beat axes, axes beat spears, and spears beat swords. Just remember that and you will have an easy time. Okay, let's go help the mercs. So there are supports as well in this game, so these are conversations that people have, like the characters have with each other, and that builds up a support bond which can like add to certain stats like avoid, hit, damage output, that sort of thing. But you can only have 5 support conversations per person in this game. And they build up slowly, but certain characters build them up slightly quicker. Like I think Lance and Alan, if they're fighting side by side a lot, they tend to build them up. And they're good to get supports for each other because they'll be at the front a lot. And they have the same movement range, so they should be fighting together fairly frequently. Okay. Could give a little chance here. Does Wade have a... he just has a hammer. Let's do something funky. Worked. Keep a defensive position. Oh, that is too strong. And that gen, what is it, like 41% or something? Yeah. I don't want my game to deteriorate, I should be careful. It's good though. Yeah, I know a lot of people like to use their, I mean they call them XP hogs, but it depends where you sit on that, because sometimes, especially if you're in a Iron Man mode, well, Iron Man game like I'm trying to do, you might as well use them. I've like built up in my head it's dirty to use them, but you know. If you want to use a unit, use a unit, you know. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. There's no heal staffs here, just voluntaries. Not bad. Right. Okay, something... I think the button stuck for a second, but it's alright. If you guys want to start Fire Emblem, if you guys want a starting place, my game I'd recommend would be Sacred Stones. There was a 3DS Ambassador program for early adopters of the 3DS, but that's long gone for anybody who wants to pick it up, so there should be people selling it online. When I got my cartridge of it, it was fairly cheap, that might not be the case anymore, but check for yourselves. But if I were to recommend a Fire Emblem game to start on, it would be Sacred Stones, because it's easy and it's got a good story, but it's not too hand-holdy, so it won't put you off the other ones if you play it. I feel that can be the issue starting with Awakening, because when I played Awakening, it almost, it was so like intuitive and in some ways, in the way like pairing up system, it was so nice and easy to play. Like it almost made me lose love for the other ones for just a bit, but then I got back into them, and they're my favourites, really. The ones just before Awakening, Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, they're probably my favourite games. But yeah, my starting recommendation is Sacred Stones. And if anybody can recommend me like a Genealogy of the Holy War or Thracia 776 ROM, I'd be happy to get those, because I've just struggled getting them. I've watched lots of playthroughs of them though. Yeah, you see I'm being very cautious of Wade. Don't trust the guy, he's dying for me. That's not bad. That's not a bad level up. Don't want any surprise ranged weapons, eh? Oh, yeah, there we go, he's got a spot already. Lance, how fares your soul today? I'm giving them very aristocratic voices. Very British upper class or aristocratic voices. I need to stop. Like, can somebody have a different voice? No, I think Alan's meant to be more of the sort of belligerent, rough sort, so maybe I can tailor his voice a bit. Neither good nor bad, Alan. Cool and calm as always, I see. The other day I lagged behind you, but not in this battle. Watch and learn from my skill, Lance. Of course I'll watch you fight. Still, I have no intention of losing to you from now on either. Well, well, what confidence. Now I can't remember which one of, because usually this theme is, you know, you have your green and your red cavalier, but it swaps which one is more belligerent and which one's more sort of measured and calm. I think it, you know, it seems to be Lance in this case. This is the calmer of the two of them. Well then, I'll be off. You better come quickly too. Yeah, I think Alan's more belligerent. So yeah, that'll give them a little support, and the support helps with certain stats. Maybe that's a Fanny kill right there. Will we go on the offensive? Oh, I don't want to risk. Okay. Yeah, he should be alright. But theoretically, you know, if he somehow manages to hit this one, then hits the next one, and that archer attacks him, then he's dead. So this is the sort of thinking you have to do for Iron Man, which is why I'm playing incredibly cautiously. Yeah, well, don't like doing it, but I'm just gonna go with the safe option here. Well, I say that, but how much damage does the archer actually do? Let's see. 7, that's 14. 14 on 20, and that's 11, but 11 minus 6, 5. Nah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine, just gotta hope for no crits. Well, there's the first one. Nah, he'll be right. He'll be right. Especially if he gets defense and speed here. Oh, well, he got defense. That's not bad. Yeah, he's alright. Let's do this actually. Yeah. That's pretty on brand. That's good, that's good. Yeah, these two maps will be fine. It's a little later on things are going to start to heat up. Not a bad level up there for a lot. Oh, that's rich. I don't even want to give Ward any level ups. I'm not going to use him. He fails me every time I give him a chance. That's okay. Javelin. Why not give Alan a bit of experience? Who got the armor slayer? Yeah, it was Marcus. Damn! Just when I thought luck was with me. That's the sort of good RNG I want throughout this run. Yeah, let's just keep the pressure up, give him a little more experience. What about you lot? Leave you there as well. Yeah, we'll just pick him down, get a bit of experience. Don't want to wear our weapons down too much though. Could have trouble there. Pardon me. That should be alright. Going right. Let's see if we can get you another level up. Because I'm inebriated slightly, I'm just double checking because I'm definitely more mistake prone. Okay, that's good for old Roy. Roy. You try to attack. It's risky biscuits though. Okay. That's fine, we can pull out the healer. Greed only brings you ill fate. Listen, kiddies. Oh, beautiful, Roy. Beautiful. That's what I want more of. Not a bad level up at all. Right. Okay. We're just gonna let our healer get some level ups. Nice. And in preparation for the next chapter, okay, I think Lance needs that. Might as well give that to Walt. Master Roy, we have rescued a lady trapped in the basement. That must be Ellen's mistress. Have her come here. Yes. Your Highness. Ellen! Oh, are you alright? I never thought you would do such a brave thing for me. You had me worried, Ellen. I wanted to rescue you no matter what, so... It is fine, Ellen. Thanks to you, I am safe now. I am in your debt. May I ask your name? I am Roy, son of Ellwood, the Marquess of Foray. Yes, and I am... Your Highness, are you sure? It is all right, Ellen. My name is... Guinevere. Guinevere? That's impossible. That's the name of the Princess Bern. Yes, that is who I am. What? Do you plan on attacking us now? Merlinus, wait a second. I beg your pardon, Lord Roy, but I want to speak with her. Give me some time, will you? If Master Roy says so. You are indeed Princess Guinevere from Bern? Yes, I am. Yes, I am not sure if you will believe me, however. Even if you are not the Princess of Bern, I can tell from your actions and your dress that you are certainly someone of high social status. But if you are indeed Princess Guinevere, something doesn't seem right. Ellen told me you are intended to meet someone from the Lycian Alliance. Yes, that is correct. Why, if you are the Princess of Bern, I want to find a peaceful way of ending this war. I figure if I could speak to somebody from Lycia, I could find some solution. Your brother started this war. Is it in your power to stop it? I certainly wish to stop it. No. It must be stopped. I see. Anyway, will you come with us to meet the Lycia Alliance army? I want to meet Lord Hector and see what he thinks about this matter. Honestly, you will take me? Yes. If there is any possibility to avoid bloodshed and end this war, then I believe that we must try it, no matter how small the chance. Thank you, truly. There we go. I think I'll go through this chapter as well. Might as well, you know. Let you guys read this, if you haven't already. Again, sorry guys, I've got this on full screen, so if there's any like chat or anything, I won't know about it. I mean, I am fairly new here, so probably not, but you know. Baron has a trio of elite generals called the Three Dragon Legends. The reason I wanted to do this one before the sequel for Switch is because on the Switch you can kind of you can reverse within the turn, and I thought that would incentivize me to like go back when a unit dies, and I thought that wouldn't be very fun to watch. So on the computer I have to go through the entire chapter, so from that perspective it's better to play this game for my first Iron Man. Sorry. Good. Bring him before me. You, Zephiel, King of Burn. Damn you. Nice, this is Hector. Lilina's dad. So, yeah, if you're Fire Emblem fans, you'll know he's one of the main characters of the next game, the prequel. Ah, Lord Hector. I must praise your ability of putting up such a good fight against two of our dragon lords. I suppose they do call you the leader of the Lycia Alliance. They don't call you the leader of the Lycia Alliance for nothing. However, you were not good enough. Pray while you can, for you end here. Why? Baron and Lycia. We were always on good terms with each other. Even when you took the throne, we have always paid our respects towards Baron. Respect? Don't be ridiculous. Lycia, no, the entire continent must be under my rule. This is the only way to liberate the world. I lack the time to be worrying about such trivial matters as respect. To liberate the world? What do you mean? It is of no importance to you. You're going to die anyway. Someone? Take him away. Throw Lord Hector into the dungeon. Yes, sir. Your Majesty, I will now return to the Sakai Plains. Yes, you may be on your way. One thing before I leave, Your Majesty. I beg your pardon, but I do not think that it is such a good idea to put too much trust into sinister people. Do you mean I don't? Yes. Our soldiers call her the Dark Priestess, and do not approve of her presence. I understand that she is a shaman of great powers, however... Brenya, do you not have faith in me? Yes, of course I do, Your Majesty. I just thought that, then all you do is follow my orders. Understood? Yes, I will do whatever His Majesty wishes. Do you not have faith in me? Dear, dear, the things I say sometimes. So Lord Hector is still alive? Yeah, that's for sure. I saw some of Burn's soldiers take him into the castle. Chad, was it? Do you know the inside of the castle Arfen well? I guess. Wait, you guys planning on going to save Lord Hector? I wouldn't try that if I were you. The bulk of Byrne's forces are gone, but there are still a decent number of soldiers in the castle. You know, it would be suicide to try and charge them with your army. Perhaps. But we cannot afford to lose Lord Hector. And you said that their main forces are gone, right? Then there is a chance we could win. I see. Then I guess I'll go along too. I can show you around the castle. What? No, don't feel pressured. If you could just explain what the interior of the castle looks like. I also want revenge against Byrne. Come on, let me go with you. Alright. Then I'll be counting on you. Of course, leave locks, chests, and doors to me. Master Roy, I beg your forgiveness for my brother's doings. I didn't think he would invade Lycia so soon. My lady, there's no point in dwelling over the past. Please do not blame yourself. Besides, Lycia is still intact. If we could get our leader, Lord Hector, out of harm's way, we could unite Lycia once again and fight. We must recapture Castle Arafen for all of our sakes, and for Lilina's sake. Let's go. Okay, so Chad's buddy, what's his name, Luke, mage dude, is up there. So send some forces. Yeah, okay. This will definitely be my last chapter, and I hope I can do it well, because I am getting more inebriated by the second. Right. Just need some decent concentration here. Yeah, I'll send Alan and Lance up here with Chad. We need somebody to open these chests. Nah, I'll send Chad another way. I don't think we need him to speak to his friend. Pardon me. Of course, Ward's in front. I do not trust him to survive at all. Okay, okay. Okay, so he's got a javelin. Roy can probably take a javelin fine. Alright, didn't think they'd go for Marcus, but here we are. Not a great idea on their part. Ooh, I do need the loot, guys. Be back in a sec. Just check out what happens with old Roy. Oh, that's fine. Veggies and chips. Oh my god, fucked it. Just stepped on my old charger, tugged out of the wall again. Oh, it's Lucas' brother. Oh, no, that's not his name. Okay, thanks for taking care of us, the children of Revenard. Revenard? Of course! We of the Elemaine Church will take good care of the orphans. And what will you do, Larch? His name's Larch. I'm going to stay here. I still have some things to do. I see. Please do not stress yourself. Yes, thank you. Sorry guys, got a bit of a cold as well at the moment. So I had to blow my nose in the bathroom, but don't want to blow it in front of you guys. You have to see that, it's disgusting. There we go. That's better. Sorry guys. Make sure you listen to what the priest says, okay? Always. Aren't you coming with us, Log? I'm going to wait for Chad, and then we'll catch up with you. Yay, Chad's coming too. That's right. Then I want Ray to come too. Yeah. It'd be great if Ray came back and we could all go together, wouldn't it? Children, we must be off. See you later, Log. Ugh. Hurry. And catch up, okay? Sure. Sorry. But I've chosen not to run away anymore. Oh, off they go. Lan's doing some work. Very good, both of you. Oh. Oh, please get a good one. Again, strength, speed, and luck. Not bad at all. Might as well use ward here. If he disappoints me, it's just going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? Nah, he's fine. He actually did. Yeah, he did alright. That's the ward I want. Oh, poor showing wall, very poor. It's fine. Should get Marcus involved. I don't want to. Probably should use the iron sword for that. It's fine. I think Roy could finish him off. Okay, we're doing alright. We might as well give her some experience. Okay, there are others in the rear. She'll be fine. No, I don't want Marcus hogging all that. I'll take a more defensive posture. Very nice, very nice. What else? Go get some experience. Multi-boy. Pardon me. Nice one, Danny. Notion! What is causing all that noise? Probably what's left of the enemy. What's left of the enemy I tried to put up a fight in their last hope. Your Highness, shall we use the dragons? No, I do not wish to put the Dark Priestess through any trouble. Do not worry, we can handle them by ourselves. Not this time, Idon. Send the dragons back to Bern as we planned. Yes, if His Highness wishes it to be so. I'll be off to Bern soon as well. Narshan, I'm going to leave Lycia up to you. What shall I do with the remaining forces of the Lycia army? Kill all those that stand against us. Does that include women and children? Of course. Good grief, man. Annihilate them enough so that they would no longer even think about going against us. Leave that to me, sire. Humph. I wonder what His Majesty sees in that Idun girl. Well, I think I'll be going as well. Salter, I'm trusting you with the castle. Trusting this castle with you. Are you leaving? Yes, one of the Marquis who turned against Lycia has a special gift for me. He says it's a girl from Etrurian. From Etrurian nobility or something. From Etruria. She must be very beautiful then. Yes, the Marquis tells me she's still young and very beautiful. I'd be looking forward to it if I were you, sir. Please be careful on your way there. You be careful too, Saltaire. Don't you dare get defeated by these remainders of Lycia's army. If you do, I will personally tear you apart. Have mercy, sir. What a wrongin'. Excuse me, you're from the Lycian army, right? Please, let me fight with you. I don't have any useful information. But I can use a bit of magic. Please, let me help you. There we go, first mage. Arrgh. That should do us alright. Yeah, good, he doesn't have a ranged weapon. We're fine. This map shouldn't be too difficult. A lot of cavaliers come from the east, but we should be able to deal with them. I don't think as many come as do in the hard difficulty. Yeah, we'll get Walt in on the action. HP and strength. Never say no to strength. And speed. Who else is barred? Wade's got a bit of damage. I think I'll like put this into YouTube as well in like bite-sized chunks. And there's my plan. I am quite new to all this and I'm not very tech savvy, but I'll do what I can. Roy will be fine. Just don't crit him, alright? Nah, I probably can't. If anyone's played any Fire Emblem games, let me know. It's my favourite Nintendo series. I think it used, like, when I was younger it used to be Pokemon, but when I was like 14 I got into Fire Emblem, and I'm dyslexic, so especially when I was younger I was terrible at reading, but I just found some of the stories of Fire Emblem, especially like Sacred Stones, and then later on Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, so compelling that I just read and read and read, even though I wasn't very good at reading. So school couldn't teach me to read, but these games taught me to read. And now I'm going through Open University and doing a history degree. Keep Roy safe. We don't want to end the run right now, do we, boys? Boys and girls. Okay. Okay, they've got sword. Well, he's got a sword. What about you? Sword and a javelin. You know what? I'm gonna bring up Marcus. Feels dirty, but sometimes I just feel like doing it. sword. Yeah, he'll be alright. He's not taking any damage. So yeah, the first Fire Emblem game I played was Sacred Stones, and I played it on the 3DS Ambassador program. Like, my brother had it on his 3DS, and I thought, you know, I like Legend of Zelda. I was like, I like swords, why not? And then it was just this amazing strategy game with chess-like, you know, a bit of chess, bit of rock, paper, scissors, bit of RPG, all rolled into one. It's like, what's not to like? Do they have... yeah. Okay, he does. Range weapons. Heal up old Walt. There we go. Nice one, boys. Doing some work. Yeah, I see I'm already running low on that heal staff. I better be careful, because I think the next map I can buy more, but I have to make some sort of headlong dash across it. Okay, so he's got javelin. Lots a little bit battered. This guy can't reach, so that's alright. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Oh, we don't put Fanny in front. Although she could take that. That'd be alright for her. No, though, because that guy's there. $14. I'm not gonna do it. Let's see this guy. Let's bait out the hand axe fighter. Let's see. Heal on up. Oh, that might kill him. Let's see. Please hit. There we go. Chad can come in and whittle him down. We're gonna go open these chests and then... Oh! Fucking... Fiddlesticks. I forgot that house. I'm gonna send Marcus over to that house in just a moment. Forgot what's in there. Don't play it too often. Okay, yeah, that guy's just got an iron axe, so there'll be cavaliers coming down in this corner. I mean, in hard mode, they just send tons of them from the east here. There you go. That's how it's done, Penny. Deal with these two. I might as well. I want to soften him up and kill him with somebody else. So that's why I'm going to use Javelin over the Armor Slayer. Okay. You know what? I could just send Merlinus to the house. Nice, Lance, nice. Soften them up. I am very paranoid about more units coming from the east, because they just had tons of them in hard mode. The memory of that is stained into my mind. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. I don't think this guy moves, but, you know, don't want to jinx it. Nice, please be good. I'll take speed. I'll take any time. Yeah, I'll test if he moves. Alright, we'll take whatever's down here. Oh yeah, You go to the house. That'll work. Unless he misses. Yeah, so you open the chests, and then we'll start to pick away at the boss. Slightly weakened here. Javelin, right? Yeah, it's got one. I just know. I'm pretty sure less Cavaliers come in normal mode, but I know in hard mode they said like tons of them from this direction. I mean, in the English translation they call them social knights, but yeah, Cavaliers. I'm gonna go paranoid because I'm playing on Iron Man, so better be safe than sorry. Okay. So we'll wait a bit until everybody's done what they're doing. Halberd? That's not bad at all. Wait, was that cavalry or was that armored or is that both? Ah, that's just mounted. Well, I could use it against the boss. I just think the second I move these guys, they're gonna flood in. Okay, it's fine because I can't really even damage this guy anyway. A bit, but it's not worth it. I don't want to just kill him with Marcus, that feels cheap. I know I should just do it, because it is doing an Iron Man run, but I'd rather do it with someone else. We'll give it to Deke. And we'll see what he can do. That's not bad. Okay, we'll do it with Deke. Get that experience for him. Nice, okay. It's not bad at all. Just about there. Won't forget that. Is anybody better at the top? Don't think so. No. Sir Narshan, please have mercy. Pardon me. Oh, that's pretty crap. You're the remnants of the Lycian army, right? Here, take this and go quickly. There are a bunch of bound soldiers here. Ben may govern this whole area, but we're friends of Lycia. Not bad. Okay. Just do this. There we go. Master Roy, we have found Lord Hector in the dungeon level. Really? Is he alright? He is severely wounded. Roy! Lord Hector, one awful wound. We must treat it. Here, lean on my shoulder. It's alright, I won't last much longer. Lord Hector, I was taken by surprise. I never would have guessed that Burn had resurrected the dragons. Dragons? Yes, the dragons that we humans fought in the past. Scouring? I have heard of it. A long time ago, two races that each had a half of a league, the humans and the dragons, fought over total control of the continent. Right, the 8 heroes defeated the dragons and led us humans to victory. How did Burn use the dragons? I have no idea, but the dragons have control of what is now Burn, and the dragons had control over what is now Burn in the past. And Hartmut, one of the 8 heroes, is the founder of Burn. Perhaps the reason lies there. Lord Hector, Roy, go to Ostia. You must lead what is left of the Lycian Alliance army instead of me. Me? But don't worry. In Ostia, are weapons that are effective against dragons. Weapons? I have already told this to Lilia. Please, take care of her too. She may seem strong, but she is still a child. Please, give her support. Yes, I will. Lilina, just one more time. Lord Hector! There we go. Okay, we'll go in here before saving. Let's see. Respecting Lord Hector's last wishes, Roy made his way west to Ostia. Actually, yeah, I will actually end it here. I've saved, so. Oh, okay. Don't tell me it's just stuck. Okay. That's very unfortunate. I'll have a look at what I made.